Hello, welcome back to Mini-Modelog. If you haven't been here before, I do unboxes for all different types of games, and this week we're doing Warhammer Underworlds. Now I know this is a little bit late because I've done a lot of Blood Bowl recently, but I'm going to take a look inside the Godsworn Hunt box. Godsworn Hunt comes with 6 models, including a rather cool looking kind of panther, maybe we could say. And the leader of them is called Fedra. Now, I don't know how where they stand in the tiering system that's become apparent in Underworlds. And I know, of course, when Modelog came onto the scene, which is when these came onto the scene, Modelog was winning everything trophies-wise. It was all over Facebook saying he was overpowered. But now we've got the Khadoran Overlords, and we've got the Wood Elf kind of warband, which will be coming soon as well. And of course Modelog as well, because I've not done Modelog either. But let's take a look inside. I know Games Workshop do the unboxing for these, but at the end of the day, I'll give you an honest opinion. They'll give you an opinion that makes you want to buy the box. So it's your choice. Carry on if you like. If not, it doesn't bother me. But let's take a look inside the Godsworn Hunt. So let's take a look inside the Godsworn Hunt. Now, as with all Warhammer Underworlds expansions, in this one you get the artwork on the front, and then you can see all the models and the paint job that they kind of want you to have on the back. In this one you've got 6 models and the same sort of 60 cards, 26 Godsworn Hunt and 31 Universal Upgrades, Ploys, Spells and Objective cards. So it's kind of, this is now the standard really. All of the warbands come like this. So in the future ones, I'm not really going to show that anymore. I'm just going to get straight into the models. So let's get into the box. So the Godsworn Hunt are in brown. If you didn't want to paint them, it's another colour. Obviously, all of the warbands come in their own colour, and it saves new people not having to paint. I mean, I paint all mine. If you want to go check out my Instagram, all mine are painted, and I've done now all the original Warhammer Underworlds warbands, and I'm now working for through my Night Vault ones. So they comes with 2 sprues, and obviously you can see there just from that. I'll move the cards from underneath so you get an even clearer picture. You got 2 different sprues there. One, and I believe they would have probably gone together like that at one point. So on this one, you've obviously got Fedra, which is their leader. 2 bases on that, 4 bases on the other, and you've obviously got their mascot panther thing there, and also all the other body parts of everybody else. These are again push fit models, so I'll do a little bit closer to camera for each sprue now. Let's pop that out, just out to the right, left there. So the first one is this sprue, which has Fedra on it, and that is this massive cloaked person there. Try and keep my hands out of the way so you can see a lot of the sprue. The bases come in different sizes, so make sure you put the right one on the right base and make sure you follow the instructions. Mainly if you're going to use these in Age of Sigmar, because if you are, bases make a difference in Age of Sigmar. So that's one side, and if you flip it over you can see the push fit parts, and you can see the holes where the push fit pegs are supposed to go. Now if you have any problems pushing these together, just clip the pegs and glue it. That's what I've been doing with all of my Warhammer Underworlds. Some of them have not quite fitted correctly, and as a result I've clipped the pegs. So that's one. And then you've got the other sprue. Again, 4 different bases there. One is a different size. You've got the panther thing there, and you've got all the other. There's some really cool weapons on this, including swords, axes, and bows as well, which I think are really cool. It's nice to see a more range stuff coming into it. I know the Khadoran Overlords warband has a lot of range as part of its skills. So let's spin this one round, and that's the back. Again, you can see the peg points for the push fit. So those are the 2 sprues, and like I say, they obviously went like that originally. So those are that, and then inside the rest of the box you obviously get your instructions for putting them together. Make sure you follow them like I've been saying, and your 2 packs of cards. Now inside here you've obviously got your individual fighter cards, all of your ploys, upgrades, everything in here for the Godsworn Hunt, as well as some universal ones for all your warbands. I mean, I don't know what these ones are like. I haven't really seen much coverage. I mean, the other warband that came out at the same time as the Godsworn Hunt, Modelog's Mob, did very, very well, but I haven't managed to get hold of it yet, but that'll be coming on the channel soon. So I'm going to pop these guys together off camera, and I'll do a quick turntable spin round so you can have a look at the models put together. So here they are, the Godsworn Hunt. I hope you can see them all right. They were a little bit difficult to keep in focus the whole time, but you can see most of them here as it goes round. Obviously, I love these poses. They're really quite dynamic poses throughout. Really looking forward to painting these guys up. I had a little bit of difficulty. I didn't read the instructions properly after I told you guys to read the instruction properly. And the guy with the big axe, I almost chopped his arm off by mistake and I had to apply some glue to sort out his left arm because I almost chopped it off. But luckily I managed to do it and managed to save it. So I think all these models look great. I'm loving some of the dynamic poses. For example, the spear thrower and the archer. And then of course, Thydra herself. For all Mini-Modelog news, make sure you check Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time.